Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Project Rewind, a recreation of the first season of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate CPU Tournament series that I created on my Instagram. So, we're back in the groove again, in double digits now for the episode, so we should be getting close to getting pretty close to the end of the series here, and I'm trying a little something new this time. You may or may not have already noticed it by the time I upload this, or maybe this whole thing is just gonna flop. But I had a little bit of a hiatus in the making of this series. If you guys hadn't noticed, I wanted to get episode 10 out a lot earlier than I am now, but I had a little bit of trouble with recording. And my phone just wasn't cutting it. I was using my phone to kind of transfer all the files and record everything and make it all into one video and upload it to YouTube through there. And it just wasn't transporting the files. I just didn't have enough space on my phone to be able to do the work that I wanted to. And so you guys may or may not notice it already. So I'm using an actual camera this time to record, like a Canon series or whatever. And to me, on my screen here, the quality doesn't look so good. A lot of the people look pixelated and whatnot, but maybe it'll come out different in the final product. So I needed a new recording mechanism to actually get these things started, or to actually be able to continue this series. So now we actually have an actual camera to record, which should be more suitable. And hopefully it will come out okay to you guys. So that's why I took a little bit of a break doing Project Rewind. But hopefully, if everything goes well, we're back in it. And I really hope to get this done by the end of the summer. It's getting pretty close to the end of the summer break, so I can't make that promise. But I'm going to try my damnedest. So, back into Project Rewind. We're in episode 10 now, and I'm not going to make the intro too long here because we're in that point in the series where we are revisiting all the other tournaments that have reused a bunch of different tournament themes that we have seen before. Only one tournament coming up here soon is actually going to have a new theme, like a theme you guys haven't seen before. And for those of you who remember the first season, that is personally my favorite tournament in the entire first season, besides the finale, of course, which, again, you won't get to see, so go check out my Instagram for that. But this is going to be a repeat of the item tournament format. So each characters are going to have 4 stocks, because there's a lot of crazy stuff that can happen with items, so matches are going to be a little bit longer than usual. And then there's going to be items. All items are on at a medium rate. They will appear at a medium rate. And we're going to all sorts of stages, and stage hazards will be on because, of course, this is the way Smash was intended to be played, with items. And so you gotta have everything that Smash has to offer in these matches. And it'll be like a typical bracket-style formula where we have a few free-for-all matches in the first round and the first batch of characters. But then when we move on into round 2, semifinals, and all that, we will just have specifically or just strictly 1v1s. So that is going to limit the amount of characters we will see in each match. But besides that, you guys know the drill. You guys have seen an item tournament before, so there isn't really anything new here. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the tournament. So let me turn my volume up here. And I don't know if this new camera is going to be able to pick up the volume of the game that well. So maybe I'll just turn it up just a little bit higher than usual in case it doesn't pick it up. And if it does come out well in the final product, then I'll be sure to bring it down to normal. But anyway, we have our first group of characters here. We have a Zero Suit Samus, a Ryu, and a Yoshi. The Zero Suit Samus belongs to Neil Zogelman. The Ryu belongs to Caden Howard, and the Yoshi belongs to Bryn Chamberlain. So, I'll see you guys in the match. That was interesting. So I looked at the quality of my camera when all those little character portraits appeared, but and it looked pretty good, but that's kind of to be expected because the smaller the image is, the more pixelated it's going to be, and of course those pictures were kind of pretty close to the screen. I don't know, maybe I just need to stop having a negative attitude about this. I don't know. The quality may be bad compared to the other episodes, and I'm sorry if it is, everybody. I literally don't have any other better option right now. All that matters to me is if I can just get this thing done so that not only you guys get to be able to watch everything, but it's less work off my shoulders. So I hope you guys are still enjoying the series and still support my work. And if you don't, that's completely okay. It's up to you whether you want to enjoy it or not. I'm mostly doing this for me, since it was one of my big projects that I had in mind, but of course, it's always nice when somebody else likes it too. But regardless, let's get into the match here. We already have a few KOs coming off. Yoshi taking the lead. Ryu having a super scope there for a moment and was able to KO Samus. And this stage, Jungle Japes, really isn't a concern for characters like Zero Suit Samus and Yoshi because of their good recovery options. The final Smash Ball on the board. Let's see who's going to get it. Looks like it might be either Yoshi or Ryu. Yoshi going to obtain it. Going to give himself an even better lead, possibly. Oh, that's a fake Smash Ball right there. You don't want to touch that. Ryu going to get hit by the final Smash Ball. I think the fake Smash Ball is probably going to explode here soon. Especially if someone hits it. Yoshi going to suffer the consequences of his actions. Ryu going to get the eject assist. Huh? What happened there? What just happened? Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Zoroark, the Pokemon, going to hit Samus right there. I don't know if that's going to kill or not. Okay, it's not going to kill. It's just going to do a lot of damage. Keeping Yoshi in the lead. But we are on Jungle Japes right now for the stage, and it is a very interesting stage and quite a dangerous stage to play on as well, because not only, I mean, this is a given, but not only do you have the rapidly moving waters at the bottom of the stage, which are on whether stage, which are active, whether stage hazards are turned on or not. But you also have the danger when stage hazards are on of this thing called a claptrap, which is a little crocodile that is swimming through the waters. I just saw it go through right now. If you look really closely, you can see it. But if you run into this claptrap when it's in the water and it munches you, instantly KO'd. Not even joking. It's one of the funniest things ever. And it happened quite a bit to people in this match in the original tournament. And I think Yoshi almost got hit by it right there, but he was still in his invincible frames after he got KO'd. So I don't think he actually got hit by it. Alright, Samus going to obtain the final smash. He's going to go for Yoshi. Smart choice since he's in the lead. And I forgot to mention, Final Smash meters aren't on this time. They usually are in place of Final Smash balls. Because Final Smash balls actually make your Final Smash significantly stronger. Or not significantly, but like, if you have Final Smash meters on, your Final Smash is going to be just a little bit weaker than what it would be if you got it from a Final Smash ball. So, not too much of a difference, but that is how we're going to do it in the item format, because obviously the Smash Ball is a item, and it was the original way Final Smashes were intended to be obtained. So we got a little Eevee on the top of the stage there. I don't know if you can see him. He's just going around doing as much damage as he can. I see an assist trophy in the middle of the stage there. Ryu going to obtain it. That's a really good assist trophy. Dr. Wily, antagonist of the Mega Man franchise. Gonna go for Samus and Yoshi, going to KO both of them. Ryu looking like he got a lot of help on his hands now. But Yoshi going to even it up. All characters at an even amount of stocks. Everybody's on their last one. I see a hammer over on the left side there. But it seems like nobody's really focused on that right now. Oh, Yoshi caught sight of it. But Ryu is going to be the first one to obtain it. These characters better watch out. Both Yoshi and Samus are pretty light. Yoshi going to be KO'd. Ryu not having a chance to come back to the other side of the stage. Because if he jumped over, I think he wouldn't have had a good chance to recover. Because the hammer negates all of your jumps and recovery options. So It is a very risky move to use. I can't tell if that's a fake smash ball over there. Okay, no, that is a fake smash ball. Ryu, you don't want to touch that one. Oh, no! How unfortunate for Ryu getting destroyed by the fake smash ball over there. It had an reverse logo of the Smash logo, so that is how you tell whether the fake one or the real one. So, Samus, Zero Suit Samus, Neil Zogman's Zero Suit Samus is going to move on in bracket with Caden Howard's Ryu and Bryn Chamberlain's Yoshi, unfortunately not going to see the rest of the tournament. So now that the first match is out of the way, let's go see some other matches and what other characters we have in store for this tournament. Moving on into the second match, we have a Robin and a Simon. The Robin was chosen by Dakota Beck, and the Simon was chosen by me. Oh, that's a little, I don't know if I've ever gotten this version of the stage, but a little balloon fighter thing appears on there. That's really cute. We're on Gamer for the stage right now, which is from the WarioWare series, specifically the WarioWare game that was on the Wii U. And funny thing about this stage, when hazards are on, you have the imminent danger of what we call Mom in this stage, and that is literally the character's name. So basically, the premise of this stage is that you're playing as this little kid named 9volt, I believe. You're playing as this character named 9volt, and he is trying to play this game, and you have to beat the game before your mom can find you playing your game in bed at night. And in this stage, Mom will appear in the background, and if you are in her line of sight, you can see her over there coming through the door. If you are in her line of sight, you are going to take a lot of damage. Oh, I see pieces of the Daybreak on this stage. So in case you guys don't know what the Daybreak is, I think we saw something similar. I don't know if we saw the Daybreak in the last item tournament, or any sort of item that represents it. Oh, Simon going for the final smash, going to obtain it. Going to catch Robin with it. And that is definitely going to be a secure KO. Oh, unfortunately going to get some karma, getting the mini mushroom on him now. One good hit from Robin, and Simon is basically a goner. Well, that is if he can return back to normal now. So the Daybreak is a very powerful item that requires 3 pieces to collect. And there is another item in this game that is similar to that. Both these items are from different games. You have the Dragoon, which requires 3 pieces to collect, and once you collect all 3 pieces of it, you get to use it, and basically both these items are instant KO attacks. Oh, Simon going to be healing here pretty soon, but that Thoron is going to send Simon very far off the stage, not going to be able to recover. Oh, Robin just got all 3 pieces of it! That does a lot of damage, and knowing Simon, he has enough recovery to make it back. Oh, I hear the music. That means Mom is on the stick. Oh, shit! He got caught by Mom, too! Man, that was a roller coaster of events right there. But anyway, you saw the giant beam that Robin sent out. That was the Daybreak. And the Daybreak is from Kid Icarus Uprising. And the Dragoon is similar to that, but you actually get to, it's a vehicle that you get to pilot. And you can, send it across the stage. And you basically get to insta-KO somebody. And it's from Kirby Air Ride. Really fun racing game, in my opinion. I see the final smash on the board. Robin going to collect it. Probably not going to hesitate to use it as soon as Simon is in his line of sight. Nice combo right there, going to ask Kron for help. And that is going to be a KO right there. Putting Simon, I was going to say, I guess I could have said Simon in behind, but now Robin is in the lead. And we have the Pac-Man Ghost on the stage now too. That's a very hectic assist choker right there. And it's really I think both of these characters, Robin and Simon, are actually pretty good for item tournaments. I mean, both of these characters are basically item characters within themselves. I mean, you have Robin here, who just has a crap ton of spells at his disposal. Oh man, Dr. Wily assist trophy going in hard. But you have all of Robin's projectiles. He has all these projectiles and spells that he can use that basically involve every single one of his moves when it comes to his specials and his Levin sword, which he has to be careful about using. But then also you have Simon, who has his very overwhelming projectiles of his specials. Was that a Beware Pokemon? Oh god, one good hit from that, and Simon is okay, or he can just not recover to the stage. Well, that will be the match for Robin, going to move on in bracket, and unfortunately my Simon is not going to see the rest of the tournament. Oh well. I didn't want to win tournaments anyway, so... But now Dakota Beck's Robin is going to move on in bracket. Let's see how he does in future matches. But for now, we have to see another free-for-all coming up here. Moving on into our third match of the tournament, where we have another free-for-all with a Snake, Mr. Game & Watch, and Greninja. The Snake belongs to Caden Reynolds, which is no surprise. Wait, actually, I think this is this the first time he's ever been in a tournament? I believe this is a new participant to the series, Caden Reynolds is. I believe this is his first time actually appearing in a tournament. I could be wrong. I can't remember if he did in the other past ones. I don't think he did. So this might be his first appearance in the series, and it's no surprise that he picked Snake because I know him to be one of the biggest Metal Gear Solid fans that I know. So no surprise for his first tournament. He wants to pick someone he recognizes, you know? And then we have Mr. Game & Watch, and the Mr. Game & Watch was chosen by Avery Stoll, and the Greninja was chosen by Iris Wood. So all characters at a pretty even percent at the moment. I see a... Jesus! I was not ready for that. That party ball had nothing but explosives in it. And it just destroyed Snake and Game & Watch, leaving Greninja still hanging in on his first life, but he's at a 141%, so that might get taken away from him pretty quickly here. Nice back air coming from Snake. That is definitely going to secure the stock. I see a lot of different items right there. I see the Hogatate ship at the bottom, which nobody's going to take advantage of. A Gooey Bomb on the stage now, and that is not going to look good for Mr. Game & Watch. Being the lightest character out of all three of them here, he definitely has to be careful about what attacks are coming his way. Snake being the heaviest, of course, so he doesn't have to worry too much. But, and like I said, with the whole discussion about characters being good in item tournaments, the whole talk about Robin and Simon basically being item characters within themselves, I guess doesn't really matter too much as when it comes to like winning and whatnot. But items themselves, depending on what kind of item it is, are basically projectiles. So the more projectiles you have as a character, but also counting the items you have as well, it can really give you a good advantage. And Snake is one of those characters. He just has all sorts of explosives that he can plant with the C4s throughout the map, and then the grenades that he can throw, the Nikita missiles, all that stuff. And he just got a really good assist trophy on his hands with Starman. There's a Starman waiting. Okay, wait, for copyright. Probably shouldn't be singing that. Anyway, Snake going to obtain the final smash, and he has a really good one on his hands. Being able to throw all of those tactical missiles his way. Greninja getting destroyed by Starman. Man, Snake has a really good lead. Greninja already down to his last life. Somehow Game & Watch was able to recover from that height. We are on Arena Ferox for the stage as well. Oh, nice smart bomb. Just so many explosives, Jesus. It's hard to commentate these matches sometimes when I just can't understand who initiated what. Ooh, Fire Bar. That's a really good item. Greninja trying to put some pressure on the ledge with all of his water shurikens. Both of them, all the CPUs just kind of hanging out there on the left side of the stage. Snake is a god, confirmed. He just parried like 5 different attacks in less than a second. Jesus. How is he alive? Oh my god! He got obliterated from that Orc Club from Mr. Game Watcher, somehow still hanging in there. If he wasn't able to tech that surface right there, he would not have made it back. Game & Watch and Snake both at the same amount of lives, and both of them at really high percents. I see a smash ball and a fake one on the stage as well. Oh wow! Oh man, Snake barely got the smash, or almost had the smash ball right there. I could see what he was going for there. He wanted to blow up the fake smash ball so that when Game & Watch came back, he would have gotten damaged by it, but he still was in invincibility frames. Good idea, just poor execution. Ooh, Alola and Raichu, that's a pretty good Pokemon. I don't know who got that one though. I can't remember if it was Snake or Game & Watch. Using the Rage Blaster to kind of put some projectiles out there. Sukapon for the assist trophy though. That is a very good assist trophy, especially if it can grab you. And Snake just has a lot going for him right now. So many Jesus! Oh my god! Really good item usage. The assist from Sukapon into the up tilt. We all know how strong Snake's up tilt is. So he is definitely going to take that game. And Cannon Reynolds Snake, new participant. Beginner's luck, I suppose. Going to move on in bracket. Avery Souls, Game & Watch, and Iris Woods Greninja not going to see the rest of the tournament. So let's move on to the last match on the left side of the bracket and then see what other matches we have in store. Moving on into the 4th match of the tournament, we have a Peach and a Dark Pit. The Peach was chosen by Brady Solomon, and the Dark Pit was chosen by Brennan Heckle. And I know we've been on this stage before in the Project Rewind series, but we haven't had it with stage hazards on. A lot of stages get massive changes when stage hazards are on or off, depending on what you play with the most. But as you can see, these little flip blocks, as they are called, are flipping. If you hit them or bonk your head on them, I believe, they will flip like that, and you can go through them like that. But once they're in a solid state, it's pretty hard to traverse around them. Man, Peach putting a bunch of pressure on Dark Pit right now. Final smash in her hands as well. Oh, Dark Pit going to answer right back, going to use it for himself. Still not going to KO Peach because she has that the little slant of the pipe right there. Was able to change her trajectory, but Dark Pit going to be the first one to get the KO. So, like I said, with stage hazards on, these blocks will now move, and if that. And if those blocks right there that are acting as a bridge are flipped, you can fall right through them and have a chance of getting KO'd. And I think I couldn't exactly see it, but I think Dark Pit just footstooled Peach and was able to prevent her from recovering. So now he has a really good lead going for him. But yeah, that's the dangers of stage hazards. Sometimes they can make or break a game. Oh, Peach getting the Master Ball, going to summon Solgaleo. Is it Solgaleo or Solgaleo? I don't know. Pokemon experts can back me up on that, I suppose. Jesus! What happened to her? What happened to Peach? I think I saw it. It was the Lyn assist trophy. I guess Dark Pit got it and I just never saw it. Jesus, I never saw it. Peach already down to her last life, and we're only about 2.5 minutes into this game. Jesus. Already racking up the damage. I see some meat right there. Any healing items could be really good for Peach right now. Dark Pit also has a really good item on his hands. I forgot what it's called. I think it's just called the Staff. But the farther you are away from your opponent and the projectile hits, the more damage and knockback it is going to do. Getting sent to the right side of the stage, and you can see a lot of fake kill screens over on that side because, like I said, the slants on both sides of the stage can change the trajectory, but Dark Pit is going to use the electroshock, and it's going to end the game very swiftly and quickly. Brennan Heckle's Dark Pit going to move on in bracket. Unfortunately, Brady Solomon's CPU was just not able to utilize all the items that came its way, and Dark Pit was able to just grab every single one and utilize it to its full potential, which is definitely how you want to win these games. That's how you get far in this tournament. And that's just all depending on the proximity of the items and how well your CPU can use them. And Dark Pit definitely showed good potential right there for future matches, so we'll have to see how he does later. But for now, let's move on to the right side of the bracket and see what other characters we have awaiting us. Moving on into the 5th match of the tournament here, we have a Wii Fit trainer, a Lucina, and a Rob. The Wii Fit trainer was chosen by Austin Doffing. The Lucina was chosen by Kobe Billups. And the Rob was chosen by Chance Rogers. All characters that these participants enjoy, if I am correct. Hence why they chose them. You're wobbling. Try to keep your balance. I love it when you occasionally do a smash attack with Wii Fit Trainer and she'll just blurt out one of her exercise routine quotes. She just said, "You're wobbling. Try to keep your balance." All characters at a pretty high percent. A final smash ball this early into the match? Jeez. Well, let's see who has the... Oh, looks like Lucina is looking to take it and going to get a clean KO on Rob from its utilization. A Babam is on the stage too, and Rob gonna try and get revenge. But unfortunately, it did not hit anybody. Ooh, Lucina has the Rage Blaster, making it a very powerful weapon. So in case you guys don't know how the Rage Blaster works, Rage is an actual mechanic in this game. And Rage is, what Rage does is, it's basically if you're at a really high percent, there is this hidden mechanic called Rage, and it actually increases, like, ever so slightly increases your damage output and your knockback on certain attacks. So, for example, Wii Fit Trainer, if she grabbed the Rage Gun, it would actually harness that Rage and do a lot of damage. Because obviously, if you're at like 10%, the Rage Blaster is just going to send out a measly little projectile and that's it. But if you're at the percent that Wii Fit Trainer or Lucina are at right now, it's going to send out a really big blast. So Galio coming out again to do some work. I'm not sure who picked up the Pokemon, but... Oh, he just dove into the abyss. Well, he's not coming back. All characters at an even amount of stocks at the moment. Assist trophy on the board, as well as a hammer. And Rob is going to say, well, at least he was going to try and get it. Wii Fit Trainer going to get it instead, though. Oh no, Shovel Knight! The Shovel Knight assist trophy getting KO'd as well. I can't believe that final smash didn't break from just one hit of the hammer. Lucina going to have the opportunity to use a final smash again. And with the position that all the characters are at right now, she could have a good chance, but instead she's going to accidentally SD, sending her way far into the blast zone. That is unfortunate. Lucina already down to her last stock because of that. Austin Dolphins Wii Fit Trainer still hanging in at 3, and Chance's Rob still hanging in at 2. Man, we're seeing Starman a lot from the assist trophies. It's weird. Oh, and that is definitely going to kill Lucina. Yep. Oh, Wii Fit Trainer not going to make it. Oh, snipe! We've been seeing a lot of Starman from the assist trophies. Jeez. I mean, he's a really good assist trophy, so when you get him, you basically have a lot of force behind you. Rob going to try and get every. He needs every single healing item that comes his way. Chestnut though, or Deku Nut. Sorry. Probably just triggered all the Legend of Zelda fans out there. I forgot the back end of that forward air spiked. Soccer ball imminent. But Wii Fit Trainer going to use a volleyball instead. Well, is it? Okay, it's actually a soccer ball. It looks more like a soccer ball than it does a volleyball. It's weird. It just looks like a volleyball because she quite literally spikes the volleyball. Oh, Rob pressuring her on the right side of the stage. At the same time healing. Final Smash is really close to Wii Fit Trainer, and she is probably not going to hesitate to use it. Yep. And that is the game. Austin Dolphins Wii Fit Trainer going to move on in bracket. A lot of really good item utilization coming from that CPU right there, so definitely was able to give that CPU an edge. So, Chance Rogers is Rob, and Kobe Phillips Lucina unfortunately not going to move on in bracket, but of course it's really hard to go up against a force to be reckoned with. The force to be reckoned with that is Wii Fit Trainer after that great performance she put on. So let's see how she'll do in future matches after we go through the rest of the matches in round 1. Now this is an epic match right here, folks. We have Sephiroth and Cloud. The Sephiroth was chosen by Ian Solomon, and the Cloud was chosen by Nathan Doffing, to nobody's surprise. But this match is epic because Sephiroth and Cloud are the protagonist and antagonist of their respective game. They both come from the same game, and they are both the hero and the villain from this game. Final Fantasy VII, of course, one of the most iconic. Would you call it a JRPG or just an RPG? It might be a JRPG. Anyway, one of the most iconic RPG games of all time. And this Cloud already going to have a very clean lead after footstooling Sephiroth off the stage right there. I just get hyped whenever I see Sephiroth, honestly, because like he's one of the most scariest and iconic villains in gaming history. I think it's just so awesome that he was able to get into Smash Bros. One of the greatest inclusions the series has ever had, in my opinion. Plus, his trailer was fucking sick. Oh, I see a piece of the Dragoon right there. Cloud already obtaining one of the pieces, and Sephiroth as well. It's just a matter of who can get all three of them. Cloud getting sent onto... Oh, Cloud dropped the piece. Sephiroth has obtained the Dragoon. He's going to direct it towards Cloud. Is that an instant KO? Yep, an instant KO. Jesus, that item is ridiculously strong. And Sephiroth has a piece of the Daybreak. If he gets that as well, it's just too much for Cloud to handle at this point. Using the Shadow Flare to inflict a lot of pressure on Cloud. I see a piece of the Daybreak. Cloud has the last piece of the Daybreak that Sephiroth is looking for. If he is able to whack it out of him, it's gonna be bad news for Cloud. Offstage pressure coming from both characters. Just can't seem to get away from the right side of the stage. Cloud going to heal himself up a little in the midst of the fight. Nice Octaslash coming from Sephiroth. That is going to send Cloud really far off the stage, unable for him to recover. Already being knocked down. He got the Daybreak! Oh shit! Oh my god, you're kidding me! Oh my god! That was just brutal. Both 3-piece items right... Yeah, you can see Cloud. He's not happy about that one. I wouldn't be either. Jesus Christ. That was too much. He had an assist trophy too. Just all of those items came his way. Well, Sephiroth, being the menace that he is, just dominated that match. And he will be moving on in bracket on Nathan Doffing's Cloud. Unfortunately, not going to see the rest of the tournament. But let's move on to our last free-for-all of the tournament and then see where that match goes. Last free-for-all of the tournament here, going on to Final Destination too. I think this is one of the first time we've actually seen Final Destination in the tournament. or in the tournament series, actually. But we have a King Dedede, a Pikachu, and a Wario. I think this might be the first time Wario's ever been. Oh my god! Oh my Jesus! I just witnessed a murder! Pikachu just got obliterated by Dedede right there. Good god. Man, these Dedede CPUs, man. I swear, the whole CPU tournament series has enlightened me. With how good certain CPUs are. I never thought King Dedede was ever a good CPU until I began the CPU tournament series, and then I saw that he got 3 wins. Got Entei from a normal Pokeball as well. I haven't even said who's in this fucking match. Wario going to get obliterated by there from Entei. I see pieces of the Daybreak here too. And Pikachu already down to his 3rd life. This match is going to get hectic real fast. So, the King Dedede was chosen by Zach Wisdom, to nobody's surprise. The Pikachu was chosen by Annette Burnson, and the Wario was chosen by Josh Bidwell. And like I was saying about Wario, I think this is the first time we actually see Wario in the CPU Tournament Series. How did that not hit anybody? I could have sworn that at least hit Pikachu. And speaking of Pikachu, he's going to land a clean KO on Dedede, and Dedede's going in for the kill again. Oh, Wario needs that last piece of the Daybreak. Oh, it looks like Pikachu's going to recognize that Wario needs it and is going to pick it up for himself. But he's about to get KO'd, so he could lose it here pretty soon. Wario retaining the lead right now after Dedede wasn't able to recover back there. Jesus, so much damage is being dealt so fast. Oh, wait, somebody got Lin, not the Lin assist trophy. Oh, Jesus! Wario got the Daybreak, but he wasn't able to use it. Tiki, that's the name of that dragon right there. That assist trophy is super strong. Well, it's actually just a girl, but she's able to turn into a dragon. Kind of like Corrin. They're not from the same Fire Emblem game, I don't think. Anyway, a Ditto coming in. Wario going to get the Ditto Pokemon, going to have some extra help from a clone of him. And that clone is going to make some use of itself. Jesus. The back air on Dedede going to give Wario a pretty good lead at the moment. Pikachu already down to his last life. Definitely getting pressured a lot by Dedede. I don't know what kind of grudge or meat they have right now, but this is... Ooh, nice spike from Pikachu though. right after Pikachu got that KO, okay. Alright. That went super fast. Oh my god. Pikachu got obliterated like every single stock he had. And Dedede was just making bad decisions left and right. I mean, there were a lot of items that King Dedede's a big target, so he could have gotten hit by a lot of them. But anyway, that was the match. Josh Bidwell's Wario going to move on in bracket with not a lot of trouble. And Zach Wisdom's King Dedede and Annette Burnson's Pikachu not going to move on too far. But they made a valiant effort. So let's move on to the last match of round 1 and check out our joke character match. Moving on into our last match of round 1, we have our joke character match. Along with our last actual participant, we have an Ike, which of course belongs to Emma Zolgaman, which is to nobody's surprise. And then we have our joke character, and like, oh no, that is not a good start for Emma Zolgaman's Ike. Getting pressured off stage by our joke character, who is Linguini. Oh my god, how has he already lost this many stocks? I can tell you this right now, this was a very close match in the original tournament. It did not start like this. It's not even been a minute yet, and Ike's already down to his 3rd life. Man, maybe, if only one day it's gonna happen, I swear. If I do a 2nd season, it's going to happen. Emma Zolgaman is finally going to get a win as Ike. But we have our joke character here, and as I've mentioned in the previous episodes, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, Linguini. Oh my god. That is just disrespect. Holy shit. That's not cool, man. Using the special flag to obtain another life. That is just disrespectful. Jesus Christ. But anyway, it's Linguini from Mafia City, and I'm not going to bother explaining who Mafia City... Oh my, 1 to 5. That's just so sad to look at. I'm not going to bother explaining who Mafia City is, because if you don't know who Mafia City is by now, who the heck are you? And what the heck are you doing here? But, he is the youngest member of Mafia City as an actual human. Technically, the youngest member is the dog of the team, Giovanni, but the actual youngest human is Linguini, which is the meme made by Brady Solomon. Man, Ike's just given up. He's not really doing anything. He's in a bad situation with the Bonsai Bill, and Linguini's got the final smash. He's got nothing going for him. Okay, dodges the final smash, though. I still don't think he has a chance. There's just no way. And he's getting attacked by the chickens. There's just no way. I was going to give you an in-depth backstory of Linguini, but I think there's not enough time for that now. He has a lot of brain damage, Linguini does, because he ends up actually using his head as a weapon. And he doesn't really talk that well either, because he has a speech impairment thanks to that brain damage that he has. Okay, Ike's kind of picking up the pace now. Yep, see it like that. He used his head right there to attack, but Ike was impervious to it because of the hammer. Still hanging in there. I'm surprised. Okay, well, commentator's curse. Never let me commentate a professional match, because I will just curse everybody that I have to document. But Linguini going to move on in bracket. There isn't much of a backstory to him other than that, but he's one hell of a fighter. And was able to obliterate Ike right there. Jesus. And the disrespect with the special flag. So that is the end of round 1 of the tournaments. So I guess if the format is stay true, I will do a second part to this. So stay tuned for part 2. And we will see what kind of matches will end up there. With all the characters that have won their previous matches. And as we've seen, they can definitely put up one hell of a show. So I expect these next few matches to be pretty intense. But I'll see you in round 2.